Look at my long feathery gills. They let me breathe underwater. I push my way through the spawn and swim away. Tadpole. I am 4 weeks old now. I like to swim with the other tadpoles. My gills have closed up. Now I swim to the surface Now I swim up to the surface. Now I swim up to the surface for each breath of air. Breath. Từ này đọc là breath. Thế từ kia rồi gì? Cũng là breath à? Đi. Breathe. Ok, từ này là breath. Từ kia là breathe, ok. Now I swim up to the surface for each breath. Now I swim up to the surface for each breath of air. I am growing bigger and bigger. We all feed on tiny underwater plants. Back legs first. I am 6 weeks old and I have grown much bigger. I eat plants and insects that have fallen into the water. I eat plants and insects that have fallen into the water. I like to swim by myself now. My back legs are beginning to grow. I am slowly changing into a frog. Frog pole. I am 9 weeks old. I am half tadpole and half frog. My back legs are growing longer, and now my front legs are growing too. A frog at last. I am almost 12 years old. I am almost 12 weeks old. I am a frog at last. I still have a long tail to help me swim, but it gets short. I still have a long tail to help me swim, but it gets shorter as my body draws. But it gets shorter as my body draws it in and changes shape. As my body draws it in and changes shape. But it gets shorter and my body draws it in and changes shape. Soon my tail will disappear completely. Here is the full-grown frog. Look how small I am beside her. Out of the water. Now I am more than 1 year old. I spend most of my time on land. I sit quietly, looking for a